Hi, this is my assignment for code, and it's called House Builder. User will use mouse to do the interactions and to build a house in this game. And so user will click start to enter the game, and following the instruction on the right top corner. And when user click the car, and when user click the these boxes, and they can drag them. And when the boxes are dragged to the specific area, it will change to the material for construction. And then user can drag these materials to the construction area. And here's the weather change, and it become dark now, and is snowing. And after snowing, user can start to build again. Still click the boxes and use the material to build the building. And then pouring the concrete by click these frames. Finally, add the wall and finish the building. And after finish the construction, user can use this button, the decorator button, to add other elements in this panel. For example, they can add trees, add fence, or add all them together, and also they can also delete them. And when user click this button, finish construction, it is finished. And user can also click restart to restart this whole program. So I used 2 purling noises and 2 recursion shapes to create this program. The first one, purling noise is appeared when as the clouds, and the snow is created by the recursion shapes. The purling noise has its parent class, and the first purling noise cloud class extends the purling class and join the effect. I increased the size of each noises of this effect to make it more smooth and more like cloud. The effect of pouring concrete. So when user click these frames, there's an effect as this concrete is pouring into the frame, and this is created by purling noise. And the recursion part has a interface, and they implements this interface. The first recursion shape is the snowflake, and it implements a recursion shape, and by rotate its branches to make it look like snow. And with this recursion process, it become a very complex shape. The second recursion shape is combined in the decoration part. When user click add frames, you can see this fences is generated, and they are created by the recursion shape. I actually named the second purling noise smoke, but actually it's the effect of pouring the concrete. I did some adjustment for it, like I shrink the size of each noises, so make it more like the concrete, but I didn't change the color, the gray color. The recursion shape of the fence is actually combined in the decoration part. So you can see this code is actually the how I create this recursion shape. Not very difficult, it's very simple. Just the rectangle rotate and generate this shape. But I I fill the color in it, so make it more like a fence. And I put this method into the method for the decoration, and also use the for loop to create multiple this recursion fence shape. I use this decorate pattern to create the fence and the trees for the last part of my code. In this interface, you can see add trees, add fence, add all elements options, clean the elements option. These are created by the decorator pattern. So I mainly create the 3 decorate pattern. This one is the tree decorate pattern. It extends the parent class space decorator, so it can help to add or delete the shape elements at the runtime. Fence decorator is similar to the tree decorator, but it not only extends the parent class space decorator, but also implements the interface recursion shape, because it is also created by the recursion shape. And since there's a parent class, so I can only use interface, so that I can put both of them in this class and let it to inheritance both of them. Recursion shape is actually put into the decorator pattern. So when you click add fence, you can see this recursive shape can be added at the runtime. And the last one, empty space, is created by a rectangle which is transparent. It won't influence the user's views of this program. In the program, I also use lots of superclass and interface. For example, there are 2 Perlin noises, so I create a abstract class to let both view class to inheritance it, and for the recursion function, I create an interface to allow these 2 class to inheritance this method. And there's also a method that usually be used is the clicked method. It checked the mouse clicked, so I also put it into an interface and let it be inheritance. I also applied the inclusion polymorphism. Over this part, I use lots of subclasses and the inheritance with their parent classes. In order to apply this inclusion polymorphism, I have to create this array and to refer the different subclasses of them. For example, the background class, it provides a method called background string fill, and it is shared by its subclass, which is start page, end page, process page, start page. And in the method, you can see in the panel, you can see although they use the same method, since the parameter is different, the image they use are different. The factory pattern is applied in the panel. This is the class for the factory. This is abstract class between the client and the factory, and this is a concrete factory class, and all the relative objects are instantiated in this concrete class, and this method are called in the panel, so there's no longer the instantiation in the constructor of the panel. For the equal points, first is the shape. This recursion shape of the snowflake is created by myself, and it looks very beautiful and complex. And the season and the weather is changed from the normal days to the dark days, and with the snow as a winter day. My program has a linear process. User have to follow the instruction to create this building step by step. So I create a lot of state. So the state is over here to create this program, and they are named clearly. Like the start is for the start page, and transport is when user interactive with the trucks in this program, and unload is user interact with the materials with the boxes from the truck, and the user drag them to the specific area. And the build part is also user interact with the boxes and drag them to actually create these buildings. And the pouring part is for user interact with the built frames to pour concrete in it. And the bad weather state is for the snowing day. And the before end state is the last state before the end page. And it is the place where I apply the decorator pattern. There are 4 trucks came into the screen and require the user's interaction. So so some of the states look similar, but there are still some different with them. And all these pictures are created by myself, and this is the start page created by me, and this is the background created by me, and the art is also created by me. And I also use this 6 external resource as the music or the sound effect in my program. And here's the link of all of this resource, and all the image materials are created by myself.